Okay, what is up, my YouTube family? It is your friend, 27-year-old investor Peter Jack, and I want to give you guys a video. I want to make this more of like something introducing this series. I am here to stay, so I'm going to be consistently posting videos. My $1 a day Bitcoin challenge, if you guys haven't tuned into that. Also, like what ETFs I'm into long term. VOO is something that's one of my favorite, the Vanguard 500 Index. SCHD is also something that I see a lot of value in over time. I feel as though that's something that I'm getting into super young, super cheap. And yeah, Goldman Sachs, that's another one that that's more like 3% of my overall account just because they pay a very strong dividend. So I really wanted to go over a couple things with you guys. Like, I don't know who's watching this or how old you may be, but I want you to get into the mindset of investing money. That's the whole point of this channel. That's literally the only reason that I'm doing this, is to get into the mindset actually of investing and not spending every dollar that you make, but learning to invest your dollars, guys. Seriously. As somebody that's 27, that's just now getting into the investing game, yeah, you'll realize no matter how old you are, you'll realize like, dang, I definitely should have started this a few years ago, but it's like, it is what it is. That's water under the bridge. Today's today, and you can always start investing today and make tomorrow a day you've already had money working for you. So that's how I see it, guys. A little update for those who are watching and have seen the video for me buying $1,000, or finally having $1,000 in my 401, my Roth IRA account. Yeah, so that money didn't actually, I guess, because it has to settle. So Fidelity's weird with pulling money from my Capital One to Fidelity. So sometimes it settles within a day. Sometimes it takes a little while. And because I only go through my checking, I don't usually keep a lot of money in my checking. Again, I keep a lot of money in my Capital One 360 savings account, because they pay me, I want to say it's 3.3 something percent every month on the money that's sitting in there. So I'd rather make a little bit of money on my money that's sitting if it has the cent for like emergency expenses, bills, and things like that. But those of you out there that are a little older than me, I'm 27 again, a little younger, a little older, I'm sure that you've already built yourself a little emergency casing. Now it's time to put that casing to work, and that's what I mean by something like Capital One 360. You don't have to, it's not a credit card or anything. They just pay you for having your money sitting. There's plenty of other things. I think Robinhood does it at this point. I'm sure a lot of banks do it. I'm just letting you know the bank that I use and who I go through. But yeah, so that was actually, it didn't go fully through. So I'm at like $939.81. So it does show where the money was supposed to transfer in, $1,011. So yeah, it went down $60. So just being fully honest with you guys, I don't have 1,000 yet, even though the video, because I was supposed to. In theory, I was supposed to. Same thing. I'm $60 shy or whatever it may be. But yeah, so that's today. That's where I'm at right now. But guys, I do own finally one full share of VOO, and that's something that's a huge milestone for me personally. VOO is, let's see on the live time, VOO is right now currently floating. Today's Thursday, March 26th, March 26th, 2026. And it's 12:11 p.m. I got sent home from work for not feeling well. I actually didn't ask to go home. I was sent home. So yeah, that's where I'm at today, making this video for you guys. You hear my cat Aspen over there playing with my charger. You want to come say hi, buddy? You want to come say hi, buddy? Yeah, he does want to come say hi. What you doing? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he always loves playing around and stuff. I'll introduce him to the camera one day, little cutie pie. But yeah, VOO, guys, currently sits at $600.63. So I'll get over how much and how I break down my log. But I do finally own one full share of the VOO, the Vanguard 500 Index, 500 of the largest U.S. stock companies all into one. So that's why I buy ETFs. An ETF is exchange traded fund. So, yeah, I like to get in there and spread my money out over a lot of things instead of just buying one stock and hoping that it works. But in buying a lot of things, you're also, I guess, adding to your portfolio a lot more than just one thing. If you buy one full share of the Vanguard, you own 500 companies instead of one company. Something that I want to get into for my 30s, not yet. I want to get my feet wet, start maxing out my Roth IRA at 7,500. Fidelity lets me do 7,500. So maxing that out year to year. If I could do that for 3 years straight, I'll start picking up on some bigger ETFs, real estate ETFs, like gold ETFs, minerals ETFs. There's all sorts of things, and just get your hand in a big spread without being thinned out, if that makes sense. So if you own 4 good ETFs, you probably own close to 1,000 companies, and that's way better than owning 1,000 separate stocks. You'd have to put $2 into who knows, but that's not good money. That's not good math, and it's not what I'm going to tell you to do. But it is your money to do what it is you want to do with it, whatever you see fit. But it is exciting to finally own something that costs $600. I remember when I was first thinking about this and first investing, I was like, geez. My first investment to VOO was $219.26, so about a month ago. Actually, yeah, about a month ago. Not fully a month ago, a little more. But it was $219.26 VOO. In Fidelity, I got 0.039 shares. My total cost was $24. So that was just to get in and say that I was buying something. But again, that's the whole point. That's literally the whole point. That was a month ago, and I already owned my first full share. So just think about that. That was $24. My second buy of VOO was $251.31 on 227. So about a week later, I bought another $251 of it, and then about a week, if that, after that, I bought another 134.80 and 104. So about 240, give or take, about $240 of VOO, and then I closed out and hit over the mark the 24th of this month. So I bought another $205 of it. So I see it like anything at this point. It's cool, actually. The more you invest, and this is my log, just to show you guys my log. I try to stay very, very organized on the things that I log. So I don't log, it's only for long term. So this log equals long term. This log equals my Roth IRA. That is all this log is for. I do have other logs for other investments and other things, but I want to teach you guys step by step because this is small. I'm starting small. You see $24 here. You see $130 here. So there's a lot of information on YouTube and people playing with big numbers, but I know that's not the reality for a lot of us. And this is the reality. This is the reality of somebody that's just a regular person like you. I don't have millions of dollars coming to me. My dad isn't showing me how to do this. God bless him. He's a good man, but he's not showing me how to do this. Everything that I'm talking about here, I've literally learned from myself. I'm all self-taught, self-disciplined, and I'm doing great, and it's worth it to just talk to more people. Not a lot of people think about this stuff, but I'm sure they would love to think about this stuff, and I'm sure that once they start thinking about this stuff, their mind starts racing and they see this as a long-term investment. Because again, and even last night I was watching a video with some friends. I hung out with some buddies last night, and they were watching a video like this inspiration, Rick Ross and in his hangar, and he's talking about all his investments and stuff, and it's like, even somebody as established as him, it's like sees the game. So this isn't for 1 week, 2 week, He was talking about when he first started to 20 years and what we see. And it's easy to look at somebody and say like, oh, look at all he has and this and that. But it's like, no, it took 20 years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and this, a lot of putting it back into this. A lot of people get money and spend it on clothes and spend it on cars and spend it on, I'm very modest, I'm a very modest guy. I don't for whatever you guys may think across the screen, across the camera, I'm a very modest guy. I live very much so below my means. I don't have to be flashy. I don't care about designer shirts. This is not by any means a designer shirt. I probably won't wear a designer shirt. I don't think I even really own a full designer shirt. Whatever you may call designer. I own some really nice shirts, but not designer. And I don't even like dressing really flashy or anything like that. A button-down collared shirt, Callaway or something like that. Some cargo pants, or not cargo pants, but you know, just some regular like shorts, some board shorts or regular shorts, khaki colored, I guess I was looking for. Or whatever color, green, olive, black, and some sandals, you know, is more my style. And yeah, that's good too, because then you don't look rich. People don't think you're rich. The whole point, we're not rich, right? So why would we try to look rich when we're not rich? Or spend money that we could be getting rich with on looking rich? That's backwards. But yeah, I wanted to make this video, guys, because I do a lot. $1 every day into Bitcoin. That is not something that I log, not on here. But I do log some of my other Cash App investments. Like I have started logging my SCHW. Just $10 every 2 weeks I do into Cash App. I'm just, again, building habits that take money away from you before you get a chance to spend it, because you're your worst own enemy. Not the bank, not Charles Schwab, not Vanguard, S&P, not the bill collector, not your rent. You know, it's literally you and your habits. So learning to build habits that make this fun, make investing fun for you, however you may do it, you know, and see fit, that's on you. But I definitely want to make this something that's like, you guys see it as fun, you know. And then SPDR ETF, I've been buying that on Cash App too, $10 every week. Just because there's no fees on Cash App, so $10 every week, $10 every other week. It's like, I would love to see that money stack and then one day open it and I have $1,000, $2,000 in there, and it's like, oh crap, I forgot I was even doing that. That's the whole point of money. Is to just forget about it, let it grow for you, let it work for you. And then yeah, one day it saves you, save your money so it can save you. Guys, I talk a lot about my credit too. I'm with Capital One, big Capital One guy. Just got my Capital One Quicksilver card. So yeah, I have a video out about that as well. A couple other videos about a few other things that I'm doing, but really just keeping it simple. For this channel, for this page. But yeah, I wanted to get on here because I don't know if people are taking this as a series, but I'm here to stay and I'm here to bring you guys this type of content. As somebody that's just real life doing this stuff. I'm not a big guru yet, but one day this will be 10 pages long, right? This will be 10 pages long. There will be hundreds of thousands of dollars in this account. And that's really all she wrote, all because I'm doing these simple things. So if you see value in this and you want to ride along for the ride, yeah, I'm not doing anything different than Warren Buffett. I'm not doing anything different than any of the big gurus that you see out there. If you choose to like this content, if you choose to watch it with me, then you're just believing in the little guy. Not a lot of people are willing to show people or themselves starting from ground zero. Like I said, I will show you guys my account right now. Let me just log into Fidelity. Get my little fingerprint there. Okay. And we're in. And like I said, guys, no shame in my game. I'm just glad I'm starting. It's not about what he says, she says. With this type of stuff for me. Oh my gosh, I can't, because you guys are my phone. So I'm trying to get my verification, but you guys are, right now I don't have the cleanest setup. But again, I mean, I've shown this before. If you guys go back and look at the page, yeah, but I want to keep it real with you guys. Like, this is real math. These are real numbers. There's not a single investment in here yet that's over like $500 in a single sitting. So I just want to keep it real. Not a lot of people have. I get it. It's cool to watch, you know, when somebody's taking $1 million invested one time and showing you the dividends. But again, it's not realistic. I'm making $13 a year in dividends, and that's really cool, and that's realistic. And it's like, that's what you have to, one day that'll be 100, you know, and it's like soon one day when I'm 35, that'll be $1,000, and $1,000 can pay a phone bill throughout the year, you know, and that's the point. Or $1,000 can go back into VOO, and then do the same thing until I have $10,000 in dividends. But I'm not even focused on that as my primary income. At that age, hopefully it's real estate at that age. Not even hopefully, but by that time it will be real estate. And dividends are just going to be a little icing on the cake as far as like traveling with the wife, doing stuff for the kids, or doing something for myself, finally getting a Z06 when I hit the right age, and splurging on myself, you know. But yeah, guys, it's important to track. Like I mark out Q1, Q2 starts in about 5 days. Q1 is from January 1st to April 1st. So it's going to be Q2 soon. I'm very excited. Another cool topic I'll talk about before I end this video. Sorry if I'm just yapping, but I figured that's maybe what you guys want to, just finally me to get on here and yap with you guys and introduce myself. I got a cool email the other day from, I think it was VOO, but it could have been Schwab, it could have been SCHD. And they were asking me to vote. So when you're a shareholder, you actually have the right to vote and things going on. So today, actually, at some point, I do have to read their Q1 report, read their annual report, and make a vote depending on whatever information they ask me. That would be really cool content too. Maybe not this time, maybe next time, maybe down the road I'll make a video like that, because that's honestly pretty cool. If you find this stuff cool, then I'm sure you find that cool, especially if you're starting from zero like me. Then you just feel included and you feel like, wow, you know, I'm finally taking the right strides. People are asking my vote. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty big step. But yeah, on that note, I'll end the video, guys. I hope you enjoy this content. I hope you enjoy me. Let's run it up together. Seriously, let's turn our lives around. In the next 10 years, I follow some jewelers on here like Jacoji Jewelry, and things like that. And it's just very cool to see people that stay consistent for 10 years, and people that start with them when they stay consistent. It's like they all win, just because of the mindset of the one person. And my mindset is dialed to winning, you know, and that's just what it is. I win, you know, and I see this long term. So will I win today? Yes, small win. But will I have the win in 20 years, whatever you consider winning? If it's nice things and freedom to travel, yes. That's just quite literally all that can happen if you do this right, and take the time to actually do it day in and day out. All that you can get from this is a return on investment, more money, and financial freedom. So guys, if you believe in that type of stuff, if you believe in me, again, my name is Peter Jack, 27-year-old investor. I love my investing family. Until next time, guys, smash the like button, smash the share button, smash the comment section. I would love to hear back from you guys this time, especially after this video, because I feel like I've taken a few minutes to just kind of talk and yap. So it'd be really nice to hear some comments out there, and see what you guys think about this channel. See what you think. I switched up the view a little bit. Usually I'm out back. Today I'm inside the house. I moved the kitchen table over here just so I can kind of get a good sitting with you guys. I'm working on getting better stuff, but until this channel really starts catching a little traction, if it ever even does, this is really just for me, but if it ever does, I will upgrade equipment, get like a little stand so I can play with it from here, or whatever, a second phone so I can record one and then show you guys this, or whatever it may be, guys. But until next time, my investor family, you guys stay safe out there. Happy hunting. Comment what I should be looking for if I don't already know. Have a great rest of your day.